Hi, I'm Brian Bloom, and today I'll be reading an excerpt from Hard in Hightown, a book written by an author pretending to be a dwarf who's played by me. We join Kirkwall City Guardsman Donan Brnokovic as he investigates the murder of a city magistrate. Let's begin. Donan climbed out of the hold into a dismal haze of mist. He tucked the oilcloth bundle into his coat and stretched. He hadn't slept since he'd found the body in Hightown Market. And so far, all he had was the seal of an imaginary group, a wounded arm, and a Tevinter short sword that was more rust than steel. He was past exhaustion, and every breath made his head throb like he'd had too much to drink. He was definitely too old for this shit. He couldn't go to the barracks with a knife wound he'd picked up off duty. If the captain caught him, when the captain caught him, she'd make him wish the blade had cut his throat instead. That gave him one option. He left the keys and took the long stairway to Hightown. The crowds had just made their exit from the afternoon mass, leaving the chantry still and empty except for the drifting voice of the lone singer somewhere in the choir tower far above. Aside from a few drunk beggars snoring in the beds, the clinic was quiet. A dour blonde mage met him at the door, took one look at his bruised and bloody arm, and gave an exasperated sigh that would have made Captain Hendelin proud. "Oh, you know I'm supposed to inform the city guard about stab wounds," the mage told him, shooting him a very pointed look. "I am the city guard." Donan made his best attempt at a wry smile, but landed somewhat distant of the target. Consider me duly notified. Thrilling. If you want to find out what happens next, buy your own copy of Hard in Hightown. I mean, you don't think this shit's free, do you? I'm getting paid for this, right? Guys?